Samsung aims to launch their own crypto exchange in 2023. Now imagine that. You look at all the cell phones out there in the world, right? Basically 50-50. 50% Apple, 50% Samsung. Now imagine 50% of the world having a crypto exchange built straight into their phone already. And I think that's what Samsung plans on doing, right? They already have a key store, which is kind of like a very light wallet, but most likely they're going to develop a more full-fledged wallet, right? So that'll be ingrained in every Galaxy phone, right? Within that wallet, of course, you could probably store NFTs, right? That makes sense. And within it, you can buy and trade and store crypto. So this is this is absolutely huge. In 2023, starting with a new Galaxy phone, you could have 50% of the population of the world, 4 billion people. I don't know about 4 billion people having phones, but I'm just going to say 2 to 4 billion people with mobile phones instantly will have a crypto exchange on their phone. And I think Samsung knows that too. They have a huge reach. So this could be absolutely huge, right? Very, very, very huge. So we will see how early they do this. Is it going to be in line with this next Galaxy lineup that's coming out? Or, maybe the latter half of 2023 when the next update happens with the Galaxy phone? I don't know, but I think this will be pretty big. And here's the other thing too, why this is big. Because if Samsung does this, who else needs to do this? Apple, right? Apple and Samsung, they're competing, right? They basically copy off each other now. Samsung led the way for a long time with bigger screens and more customizable features. Now Apple kind of took that. You have widgets now too, bigger screens. That's all copied from Samsung. But Apple, it's been rumored that Apple Pay, right, wants to get into crypto, wants to support crypto storage and trading, right? And if Samsung does it, Apple's going to do it next. So this could draw in Apple in a big way too, which would be fantastic. And keep in mind, Tim Cook also himself, the CEO, said he owns Bitcoin. He already knows about it. He already believes in it. Who knows? Maybe Tim Cook is holding $1 billion worth of Bitcoin already, right? We don't know. So I think it's pretty big. Suzu hits back at CryptosCapital liquidators from Bangkok. Supposedly, he's saying that these creditors, right, they tricked the high courts of Singapore because recently it was declared that those creditors can take assets or seize assets from CryptosCapital and basically take it because they claim that they lost basically everything, right, and they want to recover what they can. So supposedly Suzu is saying that, these creditors or liquidators are misleading and inaccurate and crying a river and blah, 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 blah. I mean, honestly, for a guy that, that was trying to liquidate his $50 million house quickly so that he could escape the country, I don't know if he should be crying a river about liquidators trying to take back some of what he basically stole, right? So I have no remorse about anything that's going on with him right now. But anyways, just thought I'd throw that out there. Tornado Cash developer allegedly had links to Russia's FSB. I don't know if this is like a smear campaign to make Tornado Cash look bad now, but supposedly the one guy that they arrested supposedly has links to Russia's FSB and what is the FSB? Russia's Federal Security Service, and there's all this bad stuff that's coming out about Tornado Cash right now. So again, I don't know if this is all after the fact. So I don't know if this is all a smear campaign to just kind of discredit this whole project. GitHub has already removed all access to the code. They removed the code itself and everything that relates to this. So yeah, there's that. As for liquidations, 300 million worth of Bitcoin, Ethereum, liquidated within the last few days. I told you guys that already. It's just not smart to play with liquidate. It's not, no, I'll tell you that. It's not smart to play with leverage, especially extreme leverage. It's fine. If you're a gambler, you're a trader, you want to play with your 5x, 10x, whatever. It's your money, you can do whatever you want, right? But if you're starting to play with 20, 50, 100, 125 leverage, you're really setting yourself to get wrecked. And not only that, you're setting everyone else to get wrecked because there's a tremendous down pressure when there is a huge liquidation like this that adds a ton of sell pressure to the entire market, right? There's an update with Voyager. Voyager is looking to sell themselves, right? And now Binance may be in it. So supposedly, inside information has leaked out saying that Coinbase was somewhat interested. They looked at it. They're like, no, we're not interested. So Coinbase backs out. We know FTX really wants to buy Voyager, right? There's a really close connection between Voyager and FTX and Alameda. So we know they're already trying to buy it, though Steve Ehrlich is kind of trying to distance himself away, saying, no, we're not going to sell to FTX, right? But it looks like Binance may be joining in. That'll be interesting. I've said Binance has stayed so quiet recently, right? FTX is trying to be BlackRock and trying to buy everyone, right? We haven't heard of any big moves by Binance. They're sitting in the shadows right now, but maybe they're ready to make some moves. And also, what is it? Oh, no, I was thinking about Ripple. Ripple was thinking about buying Celsius assets. Surprisingly, Ripple didn't try to come in and buy Voyager assets, right? So a lot of talks about it. And here's the thing. Even if this happens, let's say FTX buys Voyager digital assets or Binance buys their assets, what happens to people's crypto, right? Are they actually going to give it back or it just goes away? I don't know. I actually don't know what happens if these exchanges buy the assets for like pennies on a dollar. What happens, right? Do they plan on giving it back to the users? I don't know. So we'll have to see. Overcome, thank you for that. And someone else sent me a super chat earlier. William Tur, thank you for that as well. So yeah, it's getting interesting. It's getting interesting to say the least. If you're looking to buy Bitcoin and crypto for the first time and you don't know where to get started, head over to CryptosRus.com and click on the best exchange guide. Within, you'll find a list of exchanges that I recommend and some that I use on a daily basis. If you are outside the US, I highly recommend looking at Binance.com first. They are the biggest exchange out there, supported in almost every single country. They have a fantastic fiat on-ramp, off-ramp system. They offer the most trading pairs and the lowest fees in the industry. You could also download a mobile app onto your Android and Apple device very easily. If you are in the US, I recommend taking a look at the sister company of Binance, Binance.us, which offers all of these things and more. So if you want to learn more, head over to CryptosRus.com or utilize the links in the description of this video.